We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars to the dip area of white with red borders. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility today. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 10:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. From that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And if you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TRKA stock fighting to hold support above $3. We're going to talk about what's going on here with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our IWM bot. Our IWM bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:40 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 500% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see there popping up within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are at TRKA stock doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area here in the last 3 days after jumping back up from the dip area of white with red borders to bright green bars on 42 vision. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TRKA stock under a bear indicator since around the 342 area, and outflows crossed over back here on Friday of last week on June 2nd, right around the 369 area. Now, it was in a tight consolidation here, trying to hold support above 330, 329, and it was tight all the way back up towards the 360 area, having trouble to break through that resistance. And here we are breaking through the support and continuing lower, doing a full transition from bright green bars to white with red borders and fighting to hold the $3 support here in the after hours at around the 310 area. So this is crucial. This is critical to not ignore that a full transition has happened here. It's under a bear indicator now for the first time, canceling out this bull indicator from around the 280 area. And we need to talk about the key levels to watch going into tomorrow. And these inflow versus outflows are going to be crucial. And for the bulls to have any strength back up, these inflows need to go from red to green, cross over that midpoint and get back over it with full strength. And right now, the outflows are dominating at negative 0.32 on the 1 hour chart. And when we zoom in here and look at this from the 30-minute, same thing, a full transition from the rip area to the dip area today here, and also here a bear indicator at around the 370 area, and outflows crossed over on Friday as well. And for there to be any strength here to try to come back up, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick back up. And that's what I'm going to be watching very carefully going into tomorrow. And this is going to be crucial and critical for there to be any sense of reversal with strength coming from the dip area, coming back up, if there's any point of retesting the key resistance levels that we're going to talk about in today's video. And when we zoom in and look at the 15-minute, we could also see that within the volatility of bear indicators dominating up here at around the 348 area, outflows are dominating even though they're trying to pick back up and they're green. They're below the midpoint at negative 0.15, and a full transition from the rip area yesterday at around those highs in the second half of the day of 350, 360 have now came back down to the dip area multiple times of wire Fred borders. One time earlier in the day and in the second half here and after hours. So let's talk about the key levels I'll be watching going into tomorrow. So the first thing is support, guys. The first support level is $3. If that gets broken through and these outflows continue lower, and same thing here on the 15-minute, they pull back down away from the midpoint, hold true these bear indicators, and continue to reflect that weakness into these charts, well, below $3, the next support is where the bull indicator popped up at around the 270 area on the 30-minute chart. That's going to be crucial and critical. And then below that comes the 240 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. Now, to the upside, the first key level is going to be 340, guys. It was fighting there yesterday and the last several days in that area. Every time it broke above it, it came right back to it. And today, it broke right through it, right? We have 320 as a key support, but slightly above that is the highs at the open, and where things were fighting yesterday and the day before, right around that time that bear indicator popped up and consolidated. That's that 340 area, guys, to try to start that staircase effect. These inflows need to follow and pick up, cross the midpoint on the 30-minute, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator, and same thing here on the 15-minute, cancel out this bear indicator, get these inflows back up, back above the midpoint, and if that strength can roll over from the 30-minute into the 1 hour, it's going to be crucial for these inflows to switch from red to green and start heading towards the midpoint, guys. Even if it can't cross it, start pushing upwards to eventually cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator. And I would not ignore that a full transition from the rip area to the dip area on the 1 hour has happened, and same thing here on the 30-minute charts as we see it, right? Now, if these inflows could start picking up and these bear indicators get canceled with possible bull indicators, well, the next resistance above 340 would then be the 370 area, right around the area that bear indicator popped up, and then above that comes the $4 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. These inflow versus outflows are going to be crucial and critical. I would not ignore them and overlook them, especially that they're below, and on the 15-minute, it's trying to pick up. If that can cross over and roll over to the 30-minute, I'll be watching that carefully. These bull and bear indicators as well. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.